Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
What's going on, everyone? Joe Ivan here with the Weekly Cheese, standing with Chris, as always, and this time we are back outside of the gates of Ray Nitschke Field, shortly after the final public practice for the Packers' first preseason game of the 2022 season. And if you notice, unlike last time, this gate is now tarped off, meaning the season is here.
Yeah, Joe, clearly there's a ton of spots to fill in the wide receiver room, and with Cobb, Lazard, and Watkins all not going Friday, we're going to see a ton of guys like Dubs, obviously, Samori Toure, Juwan Winfrey looking to prove it this year. So there's going to be a bunch of battles going on, and same thing goes for the secondary, Joe. None of the ones will be going on Friday, so we're going to see almost everybody they have on the roster battling it out. We see Tariq Carpenter, Sean Davis, Ennis Gaines all battling for the safety spot. Sean Davis had two nice picks, one off Aaron Rodgers, one off Love today. We're going to see a whole host of guys at corner like Keyshawn Nixon, Shamar John Charles, Rico Gafford. So it's going to be a lot of competition, and all of the guys that I just named have been making plays all throughout camp. So there's going to be a lot to look forward to, even on Friday.
That's exactly right, Chris. You bring up all the competition going on the offensive side of the ball, even along the O-line. I mean, there's a whole host of different combinations that are going to be thrown out there throughout the three preseason games. But on the defensive side of the ball, the same exact story. Coming off the edge, we've been focusing on the front seven ad nauseum on this channel, and for good reason. We've been touting their depth and versatility, and it's going to be on full display. Rashawn Gary and Preston Smith are both not going, so that's going to give opportunity for Tipa Gallier, John Garvin, Ladarius Hamilton, the guys who were in there last season when Preston and Rashawn were going down, but also Kingsley Enegabare, the new guy in town, who we have said here is going to be a stud. It is obvious every day watching him practice that he has what it takes to be a productive NFL pass rusher. Then on the interior of that defensive line, Kenny Clark, Dean Lowry, and Jaron Reed are all not going. The veterans rest, well-deserved for those three gentlemen. And that's opening up the door for huge opportunity for TJ Slayton, who's been getting the burner reps in even today. Devontae Wyatt, first-round pick, who someone in sports media just referred to as the next Warren Sapp, I saw, which is crazy claim, but one I like reading. And John Ford, that behemoth of a man who's been grinding day in and day out here. I'm so pumped to see them get after it, and that depth that we've been harping on all training camp is going to be on full display.
One more quick note from practice. Kylan Hill, Bob Tunyon, and Christian Watson finally are all working out in a more game-like scenario. They're making quicker cuts, they're catching passes, they're running routes. And we caught this clip of them today, all doing it together, keeping the morale high. And we think you'd love to see that. It's very encouraging, and hopefully we start to see Watson maybe sometime next week.
And just one more piece of housekeeping before we close it out here. Special teams, although improving in many aspects, particularly in the return game throughout camp here, it's still some question marks in the kicking procedure. Field goals have been missed a decent amount here throughout camp. I'm just being transparent. It's not all sunshines and rainbows. Something to keep an eye on Friday. And just breaking news from today, the Packers did release long snapper Stephen Wordle. Clearly, the infamous Wordle game was the divisional round last year. We covered it ad nauseum. Everyone knows what we're talking about. That'll do it for this Packer training camp preview. We'll come back at you Friday after the game to just talk about what happened out there, discuss what we saw from all of the guys that we've had such a pleasure watching work over the last several weeks. And yeah, it's exciting. The season is here. Training camp is winding down, and actual football games are about to be played starting Friday against the godforsaken 49ers. So until then, as always, remember, the cheese stands alone.
Super Bowl!
Come on, Pack, green and gold, time to win.